Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Michael Commiso and the battle buddies. Well, sometimes I don't know what words that come out of my mouth. It's the right thing to do, words do come out of my mouth. It's just the right way of how words come out of your mouth nowadays. And I'm just a veteran back home. But it's hard in the world as a veteran for some reason. And I'm not like, it's me. Is anybody out there in the world? I don't know. Commiso doesn't know if there's anybody out there in the world anymore. Well, I mostly really don't have much to say, so it's hard to speak of words out of my mouth. But I'm 40 years old, and I'm like, what's wrong with everybody back home from war? No matter how hard you try, I'm the disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I went to war to come home, back home from war. And it's like everybody's uptight on purpose on veterans. So they find so you can find an excuse not to party with Commiso back home. You have to cock block me the rest of my life. Oh Lord, is that the best welcome back home for veterans only? I don't think so. So I apologize. I didn't grow on the streets and know all slang words online on the street. But they don't make any sense either on the internet too. Because this world is not that hard to live on. If I'm 40, yes, I have high cholesterol. I can't say it because I'm from Trenton, and that's how we say cholesterol. I have a speech impediment. And I feel like, yeah, I'm overweight, but I have the right weight to be a cool bodybuilder right now. I have the weight to be but then my body is like, Commiso, calm down, Commiso. You're a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Everybody's already giving you a hard time already, so you need to calm down, Commiso. You know, it's like everybody's throwing everything in my direction because you know that I collect benefits, and is that all the internet is about? Money all the time? But I feel like, don't you feel like, I don't know, don't people want to earn their own money in the world? So, I put that out there sometimes. I have no, I'm trying to figure out people back home as a veteran. Nothing against anybody. That's how serious the internet, you claim the internet is. Because I just try to figure out what's so serious about the internet. If everybody knows how to use the internet in the world, what's the serious part of using the internet? Where people travel the world online and party on the internet. So where's the conflict of the bullshit of why we have to hate on each other online because you're all assholes in the world? But I may not be a smart man. You know, I was trying to, I don't know how to talk like a British man. I don't know how to talk like a lot of, you know, I tried to find words to say, but it's hard for me to say because everybody forgot about what words are. I feel like that's what's going on. We've been on the internet so long as the human being. We are stupid now. We use the internet so much that our brain and the mind lack the survival of the on planet Earth. But it shouldn't. I feel like the survival of life should be easy on planet Earth. But sometimes I guess y'all like some wrong people in the world. You know? I'm 40 years old. What's wrong with everybody? I feel like for my whole life, I go out of the way to be something in life. But somehow, somebody's always there to prevent me to be something in life. And now with the internet and everybody's like, why? It's like that's the power of the internet. Is that it? Everybody's getting mad. Who got the power of the internet? So I was a shy, quiet kid at school. Yes. Somehow the other students got me to speak in the class. And I feel like, you know, yeah, maybe sometimes I say funny things in the classroom, or maybe I don't. But I always felt like I wasn't the cool kid. It's like, where's all the cool kids at in the class? Well, and in the school, and after school, where's all the cool kids go after school? No. I felt like I was the goofball in the classroom. I was too shy to talk to the ladies in the classroom. So I really didn't try where, you know, I said I'm only a teenager in the high school. Eventually I find love, but then how the internet works, we all fucked up love on the internet too. How can we do that to each other? You know that love keeps us moving forward in that. Well, that's not how everybody thinks. Everybody uses sex as a profit. Everybody uses sex as profit on the internet. Where sex back in the day was just sex. Remember when the days where everybody was chilling and everybody knows what sex is on the internet? Now you all trying to make a profit off of your disabled. Bad. my Commiso in my battle. Yes, I don't understand the public. If we all human beings online that has family and friends online and homes and children online, I don't understand the internet. They claim there's more to the internet to scam me after 9/11. I'll say whatever to an American hero. So sometimes I'm trying to let out my feelings, but it seems like you can't handle my feelings as a disabled combat veteran. You all get upset more than me if you let out my feelings as a veteran. So I guess a lot of veterans keep the feelings to themselves as veterans because everybody's sensitive back home. And I'm like, wow, I was the goofball in the military and served my country. So, if it's that hard for us to socialize with each other, we all know how to make videos online in the world. It ain't that hard. But what kind of videos? Try to chill with the videos. I highly doubt. I hope it's in the future. We're going to have to advance the internet because we're just going to destroy our lives online. And I'm like, I'm an individual online. So does the law look at me like an individual online or look over? I'm the overall generation now on the internet. So I must be like everybody else online because I grew up on this generation online and you're allowed to call me a name and bully me on the internet. Because it feels like, does you look at the law or do you look at the internet? Do you look at the system? Do you look at the scams? Do you look at the hacks? Do you look at the people? You're basically getting everybody in trouble on the internet on purpose and wonder why people get mad on the internet. And I'm your hometown American hero. I feel like I deserve a way more respect back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. No, because I earned it. I'm living in America. If people respect me or not as a veteran, it's up to them or not or whatever. I understand that. To where, yeah, I'm just being Commiso on the internet. I'm trying to let out my feelings. And I'm trying to let out how I feel about the world on the internet. Life is too short for us to fight over stupid shit online, and while we can solve it overnight. Or I feel like most of the world wants to smoke weed and chill and know what sex is online because if people are all smart enough to know or not, or people online, people are going to have sex off the internet anyways. Nudity? I'm shocked that people actually get mad over nudity on the internet nowadays. If every single person's naked on the internet, it's like, how the hell you overreact over nudity? You're just jealous of me and you know that I get benefits. And I got cool stuff in my room after 9/11. You know, it sucks when you know I'm smart. People treat me stupid because you know that I'm smart. So I know my stuff is real. I'm a smart person. I went to school. I got A's and B's in high school. I took some college courses. in the military. I felt like I paid attention and shot down the range and got the good scores down the range because I paid attention in basic training. You know, there's a lot of things I achieved. If that's all people come back as a veteran saying, what did you achieve as a veteran back home after 9/11? And I'm like, is this one of the questions that they give you in SATs or the college courses? Do you feel like an American hero or not as a disabled combat veteran? And I feel like I am an American hero. That's why the VA goes out of the way to help me and American people, as I'm an American hero on the internet. But sometimes there are crooked people out there. There is some kind of crooked system on the internet. You know, everybody can sit there and act like you're nice to each other on the internet, but there is some kind of crooked system online to go back to hating each other for stupid shit that doesn't make any sense. So I don't have anything against the law. I feel like as an American, I treat people with respect, and I feel like, well, it's common sense. But that's not how the world works, is it? We treat each other, we're so bullying each other on live television for years. We're so used to bullying each other as people in the world. So I guess you all got used to bullying veterans back home after 9/11 like that. You don't even realize it. You hurt people's feelings. You know, like, just because you all came together and hacked my system and hacked my life and everything and scammed me and I'm stupid. I don't know where to go to have a good time like the rest of everybody having a good time with sex and nudity online. How can I can't get it right? Billions of people 24 hours a day on webcam having good sex and having nudity on the internet, and I can't figure it out as a disabled combat veteran on the internet after 9/11. So this sucks that people talk to me like I'm stupid. Oh, I can fuck online and treat you and mock you as a soldier after 9/11 at court. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to protect my American flag and country. You know, you all label me whatever, but I'm still a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, and people still look at me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, if you like it or not. So I'm trying to relax. It's hard to relax back as a veteran. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not a fake person. I didn't live by the rules of hating each other in the Matrix over the years as people do on the internet. Since I came back home, it seems you all found an excuse not to hang with me back home as a veteran. It's my fault as a veteran that nobody hangs with me back home. Then you called me a name online and bullied me. And I'm like, there's how many people in my family, how many people in my friends online and can help me while shit. It seems like everybody's doing the same thing on the internet. You all sitting there acting like nobody knows how to use the internet, but everybody's doing the same thing on the internet. But I guess I don't know if it's a few haters on Commiso back home after 9/11. Because I have a good heart and I care about people and I like helping people. In my videos, you all take it that I was mean, but really I'm just a frustrated veteran after 9/11 trying to figure out how hard is it to help a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. But there's more than that, I guess. It's more than that using the internet. You know, you in charge of sex online. People wasn't in charge of sex online back in the day. Sex is the type of love that creates a family and have kids. So everybody says everybody's okay to have sex back in the day on the internet. But now he says you could get billions of dollars off of sex and nudity off of people. You want more money. You don't care if you stab people back saying, I go home and use the same site that I scammed you on and bullied you on and be mean to you on, but then go to you face to face and saying you're the asshole that uses the wrong internet and screwing your life over. But everybody uses the same internet. But I guess everybody gets the same pop-up sites. I know you all had my back home after 9/11 as Americans around me after 9/11 over the years. I was so proud of serving my country, I got my tattoos, my units on my arm. That's how proud I am serving my country after 9/11. So sex is all over the internet. Sex is not in one place. You know, and they get mad over sex online. It's some kind of fucked up system you got to hate. Bully a 99% nudity when we can bully 1% on television and get mad at that person. Damn, dude. We all can be millionaires on the internet, but we can't help each other out. We all gotta fuck more than the other guy on the internet, and damn, you wanted to screw me over right away when I step right back in the United States as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 on the internet. You know, it sucks that you think people do that to each other, scam each other, and screw each other on purpose, and then you wonder why people are mad on the internet. I'm your American hometown hero. You know, if you think I did more or less at war and not good enough to be a hero as an American hero, damn, no matter how hard you all look at it, I'm still your hometown American hero at court around here. So now they try to entrap me with legal things. I try to explain that I was trying to do art on the internet. They won't accept that. They want to get mad at me and push me around, but they want to beat me up at court as a soldier after. I go to court, I feel like you want to jump me at the court. Because the court don't know about gangs of terrorists, but they're all rough and tough of me at court around here, and I'm like, why? As an American soldier after 9/11. So I don't know if there's some kind of higher up power of sex on the internet after 9/11, but damn how jealous you guys are. You know, if you try to keep your ladies away from me at parties, you made every lady like me even more because I have more balls to stand up for myself as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I didn't grow up on the streets, but I'm like, fuck shit, I got this shit. How many street points do you need on the streets in a free country in America? Serving your country after 9/11 would give every American respect to a soldier after 9/11, right? Really? Well, that's not how it works around here, I guess. They try to make it so hard. Just because it's Trenton, it must be so hard to live in Trenton nowadays, because that's how the television makes it. Just because you got one story that you found on the news that's trying to put down something, I thought that, how hard is it to bring up things and talk positive about country as an American country? That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm trying to figure out the positive words to speak to people because apparently communication online is so complicated and nobody can't understand. And we're all cavemans using the internet for the first time. And I'm like, why is everybody's mean to me? I'm not mean to anybody. Just because people take me the wrong way because I'm a shy, quiet kid in school or a speech impairment and a learning disability or whatever, how people label you in school. That's all shit. That's why we're all fucked up in our minds. Since we've been on the internet, that's the only thing that people do is label each other in every single thing of everything you can think of. You can label somebody on the internet. And I'm like, wow, is it that hard to go to a party nowadays? And you all sitting there saying, we're all American heroes. My American country, American people, saying I'm an American hero. So I'm allowed to be proud of myself. If people take me the wrong way, that I'm proud of myself, that I served my country, that's not my fault. There's a lot of attitude problem. And I'm like, why's everybody got an attitude problem as a disabled combat veteran? I don't feel like I have an attitude problem. But people treat me like I don't know. I don't know what's going on around me. So I must be stupid as a veteran at 9/11. So I got to let out my feelings. And not to hurt people's feelings. I'm an American hero. I feel like if I was still in the military, I won't be that battle buddy that screws my other battle buddies and get them in trouble with in the military. Well, how's the law works on the internet? They don't care if you did they even keep telling me. They keep telling me they don't care that I'm a veteran. They don't care that I'm a veteran. I'm like, you're Americans around here? America's a good country here. People like it or not on the internet or not. That's the reason why you all want to be Americans online in the first place. There's nothing wrong with that. America's a cool country. As there's other cool countries in the world. So I don't know what we have to show as each other as human beings is in the end. If we all got to up each other like that, and then you don't care that I'm a veteran, you're going to up me on the internet to earn some points. And I'm like, damn, what kind of fucked up world you all came up with on the streets? It wasn't that complicated. Everybody said, people care. If people care, I think if people care, this planet shouldn't be that bad to live on. So I don't have nothing against the law because I feel like the law cares. But do they care enough to say, fuck it, I don't want to lose my job? Oh, shit. It was my fault that I scammed his computer in the first place because I was selfish and greedy and I needed to earn more rank in the law system. And I'm allowed to stand up for myself. If people get mad because I stand up for myself, I served my country after 9/11. That's going to be part of me the rest of my life, if people like it or not. I'm going to be a veteran the rest of my life. And I'm cool with that. I don't know what society or community you got on the internet where you teach your kids, oh, hey kids, some adults are allowed to have sex online, kids. Not all adults are allowed to have sex online, kids. Only a few people can have sex, but you're allowed to make fun of the other people that's trying to join in that one big giant party that's on the internet after 9/11 or whatever over the years. Right? That's what the laws teach. Only a few people are cool enough to have sex online for over the 99% billions of people on these sex on the internet. But we're going to teach the kids, oh shit, when you're in trouble, you can backstab somebody if he's a nice guy or not, while the whole community and society talks about sex online 24 hours a day. But I'm stupid. How do I know that? That's all. It's because I'm smart. I didn't have to hack people. People think I had to do things to do. I'm smart enough. I'm saying, damn, the same assholes that's screwing my life over are the one that's being mean to me or behind my back and in front of me. Like I'm stupid enough not to notice that. So I don't know what they taught me in the military, but damn, how hard is it people to get along? I think people come up excuse to hate on each other on purpose because you don't want to get along. You want to be mean and be an asshole. That's not. We grew up with Michael Jackson music. And then you even backstab Michael Jackson on the internet and can't be a good friend to Michael Jackson online. But that's not the world we grew up on. That's why I like TGIF, Step by Step, Family Matters, and Bill Cosby Show. Because the bullshit reality show saying that all people do on the show is fight and kill each other. Damn, where are we going on television? Are we going to sit there and, oh, kids, you're going to accept that kids can die on the streets, but kids don't know shit about sex or nudity online to screw somebody over acting like adults don't know what sex and nudity online. That's how it is. Like, the law acts like they don't watch sex online, so they won't get in trouble with the law as the law. And the people online acting like they don't know what sex online, so they won't get in trouble with sex online. There's some kind of cock-blocking system. I feel like there's some kind of cock-blocking stand where everybody can accept that everybody can know what sex and love is online and then backstab somebody else on the internet. And I'm your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. You know, when I traveled to the other countries, I felt like I was having a good time. We was built to be travelers. We're supposed to explore each other as people and get to know each other. That's why they built planes and ships, so we could travel and be tourists and don't be haters and take care of each other as countries. And because we're going to travel to your country and we're going to travel back to our country and have a good day and enjoying our planet. We have a chance as life to enjoy the art and the castles and the buildings as people in life online as the internet. But you all read bad books online and acting like everybody's some kind of mean person on the internet. So I feel like I'm saying the cool thing. And you can sound like, oh, this guy's stupid. That's all people do. How are we going to find a genius in the world if all we do is treat each other? Man, we're all stupid. We don't even know how to use the internet. So if the 99% nudity online can have a good time, how can I can't? Damn, I must be stupid as a veteran that can't figure out how to fuck 99%. Everybody using the same goddamn internet sites. No matter how hard you look at it, everybody uses the sites that works on the internet. Well, that's how you view each other. You view each other, oh, I don't care if you serve your country. I don't care if you did something good in your life. I don't give a shit if you try to do the right things online, but the internet screws you over on purpose. So we're going to screw you over too on the internet like some kind of fucked up cock-blocking system while y'all fucking on the internet 24 hours a day as life, as people on the internet. So I think sex and nudity is not a conflict. You all made it a conflict because you're all a bunch of assholes, haters at the party online, and only you can know what sex. So kids, only the law can know what sex and nudity on the internet. So what is the law teaching your kids in America as an American citizen? To know the disrespect, right? It sucks that people can disrespect you as a veteran, and I'm like, wow. Who the hell? I'm a human being, and you're a human being. I don't know what type of matrix you all think you're all gods, but you're all human beings in the world, no matter how hard you look at it. And to be mean to each other doesn't even make any sense. To have a conflict and hate on each other doesn't make any sense. And people call me stupid and slow. I just don't accept the fact that people are that mean to each other. But look how you treated me so far. And I'm like, you know what? I'm still an American hero. No matter what they do to me, I'm still an American hero. I served my country. Being a 19 teenager in high school after 9/11 and flying all around the world, yeah, I was a nervous soldier. I'm a nervous veteran. Because people come back and, Well, oh, everybody likes soldiers protecting America, and then you all got something to say about American soldiers on the internet. Man, feels like all we do is help everybody out as Americans. As an American, yeah, there's mean people, but there's nice people. So there's still got to be nice people in the world. And it feels like America always helps everybody out. And we don't have time to help ourselves as Americans? Is that it? I don't know how complicated it is to have an internet on planet Earth. It's because somebody's trying to be powerful or something. But we all know in history what happened to powerful people in history. So in a way, you all look like idiots trying to be in charge of sex and nudity. And I'm like, wow. So that means everybody can teach my kids about sex online and nudity, but I can't teach shit because I'm not smart enough to know where the sex and nudity is online. So I won't get in trouble with the law after 9/11 as an American hero after 9/11. And I got to accept that because there's some assholes that sit there online, scan people's computers, and be acting like people don't know. That fucking sucks. You know? You try to do the right thing, say, okay, I get it. 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 Don't do anything with sex. Like with Commiso. If you get a girlfriend, they're going to get mad at you if you get a girlfriend back home because they're jealous of you. The streets, they all act like streets, but the streets is jealous of a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So they're going to go out of their way saying, no, I can't party with and do with this. Oh, you can't hang with kids. There must be something wrong with you. And I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. No matter how hard you look at it, I didn't have time to figure out where all the sex is as the law has. Oh, can you help me out so I won't get in trouble when I monitor your computer as the law? Oh, can you monitor you? Can I monitor you? And you can monitor me and I can monitor you. And everybody's okay with monitoring each other as a human being. No, you take monitoring a different way. You want to backstab each other. You want to rob each other. You want to scam each other. Because that's how you treat each other. Because that's the image you put on each other as streets on the internet. This can't be like that. The world can't be that mean. It's hard to believe that, damn, there are people, they have a scamming system. The law knows that the whole world knows what sex and nudity is. And they take advantage of the people. Why did you take advantage of me, knowing the fact you're mocking me and knowing that you went through my files? I have classified files. I think even the law has to write something down saying you write your name. I'm the one that took this computer. I'm the one that monitored this internet. I'm the one that took his router. And you took classified information at court after 9/11. So it seems like you're going away to screw me over because you know that I'm a veteran. No matter how hard you look at it, you know that I'm a veteran. You're still screwing my life over on purpose. And I'm like, wow, I'm an American hero. This is the best you could do to American hero back home in the state of New Jersey. I'm like, wow, damn, what if I wasn't a veteran? What would you do to me if I wasn't a veteran? You beat the crap out of me because you backstabbed me? You all can fuck online as the streets and mock me? And I'm like, wow, I'm back in America as a soldier after 9/11. But I don't want to be like everybody. I don't want to think that, oh, this is the way of life. It's no matter how hard you try, we all going to have a hard life as people because you made it that way to each other as people. And I'm like, damn, that's stupid. In the world, we all know what it takes to get along with each other. We all know what it takes to have a happy life on planet Earth. But since we're all stuck up online as the world. We don't give a shit who you are, because we're a stuck up world and don't give a fuck who you are as a human being, as an American hero, or as a person online. That sucks. That sucks. I think we went further than that. It sucks that you all can be cool with sex online and then backstab people. I don't understand. Yeah, I have to step back from that, saying, damn, since they welcome me back home, they're on my computer worrying about what I look at was sex and nudity, just to bully me and mock me and call me a name all on. That was the only thing he was worrying about? So when I go to a party, you worry about what girl I was talking to at the party. They welcome me back home as an American hero back home. That's how I feel at court at the law. Man, they must don't go game at court on the streets. To play a veteran after 9/11 like that as a disabled combat veteran. No disrespect to the law or anybody. I don't feel like I disrespect people. I'm just trying to figure out, is it cool to talk streets? Or is it cool to talk like yourself? It seems to me, you all sound like idiots, and you fight over the stupidest things in the world, and people have to die on this planet over the stupidest fucking causes and reason, because you don't know how to get along with each other. And we're all stuck up and assholes online. I can't accept that. Because I still see, as a veteran, I still see good. I'm 40. I did something good in my life. I don't have to run and hide on the internet. I don't have nothing to hide on my computer. To where, damn, that's how the life is. You take a shit and the whole world online knows exactly what time and day you take a shit every day on the internet. That's the monitoring. That's all people do. You're monitoring each other and getting frustrated and upset and angry. And all you guys do is monitor each other and taking time when somebody takes a shit on the internet. I feel like the internet should be way more than that. If that's all the internet does is sit there monitoring, you don't know how to walk and talk to each other in real life. Because you sit there and monitor each other every time somebody takes a shit on the internet. That's the hacking system you have on the internet. Everybody has to know everything on the internet. And all this stuff, nobody knows anything on the internet. So, I feel like, is it okay if I keep trying to make something out of myself? I know how the internet works, where once somebody decided to say, fuck you, we're going to call you a name and say, fuck you, basically. No matter how hard you try, or somebody calls you a name and bullies you and say, fuck you, you ain't cool enough to party with sex and nudity online. And I'm like, wow, I missed my battle, buddy. I got to travel the world with my battle buddies and enjoy all the countries. Every club and every bar that I went to, I felt like I didn't care if people hated me or not. I was just happy that I got the chance to see different countries and see we're meant to be travelers. So why would we know what it takes to make a business as a company and make money, right? Your company and business is going to go down the drain when you're mean to people. Nobody's going to go to your company. So if the internet, it keeps being mean to people, how many times do you think people are going to keep going to the internet? Well, I don't think the internet is that mean. It's some kind of crooked system on the internet. So, I like being Michael Commiso. Maybe people took me the wrong way because I was a shy, quiet kid or something. But I feel like people got to get to know me in school. I was like, man, I feel like the goofball in the classroom, like shy, don't know how to speak. When the teacher calls you, Commiso, read this book, and I'm like, I'm sweating, nervous, saying, everybody's staring at me when they want me to read the book in the classroom. I was like, oh, I'm gonna mess it up. I said, in my mind, I said, if the teachers have to give me something to read, I hope they give me an easy reading. No, they give me a hard reading. I said, please give me something easy to read to the classroom so everybody won't look at me funny. But no, they give me something hard to read, and I'm like, I try to play out like I said the word. That's why I said, yeah. I said, yeah, if I didn't know how to pronounce the word, I try to play it like, I understood the word. And then I said, sit down, Commiso. And I'm like, so making YouTube videos, and I'm not trying to make a revolution on sex and nudity online if that's going to happen, and the reason why everybody wants to party and be in the nude online and you're all bad about it in some kind of corny. If it's cool for you to party naked at the party and then get mad at somebody else, I'll be like, this party sucks. So this sucks. Everybody's naked around me on the internet and get mad at me, and I'm like, I came back home from war, and I'm a veteran, and I'm like, I didn't get to explore the internet world like they all get to do as the law, and I'm like, it's still 1% negative on the internet where people hate each other for stupid shit. So I apologize if I came from Trenton, and apparently if you come from Trenton, don't have no skills of speaking. That's not how it works. I thought we had Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein in New Jersey. Just because we're smart, we're allowed to talk smart. If we can, I don't know how to talk smart. What's talking smart though? Just because somebody doesn't understand a subject in this classroom as fast as the other person, doesn't give you a right to bully that person in the classroom. Maybe he's in outer space. When the years of Albert Einstein didn't speak, they said Albert Einstein didn't speak till 11 to 12 years old. His mind was probably in outer space. Albert Einstein didn't realize his mind was out of space. So when he was walking down the street, he didn't see the world as everybody else, Albert Einstein, because he was in outer space. While everybody's socializing and having their life on planet Earth, Albert Einstein was walking down the street. And that's why when he was looking at the curves and trying to figure out if every rectangle is the same rectangle to the next one it's not, and he's got the bumpy road and saying they need to figure out how to fix curves. He was seeing the world a different place. As I was trying to show you the world, saying, it ain't that hard to help a veteran back home. I'm not a mean person, and I don't feel like, I don't force people to do whatever I feel like I have an opinion. My YouTube is having an opinion. Just because you have a power to scam somebody's computer and saying you're not cool enough to be on the internet back home, I'm like, wow. We need to fix the internet then. I feel like if we all make it together in the future, it's easier for us to all make it and succeed in life. You know, a millionaire and a billionaire will still need you as a customer. No matter how hard the billionaire and the millionaire looks at it, they still need you as a customer on the internet. So I don't want to get beat up and get treated because everybody invaded my privacy online and you're all making fun of me at the party online or something. That's how the internet works. It's not gonna. It's not. We're not gonna get far making fun of each other because it's. I try to joke around with people. If anybody got my YouTube videos, I'm not trying to make fun of people. So if I ever get a chance to be a comedian, I don't want to make fun of people. I want to make you laugh. But it's hard to make a joke, a knock-knock joke. If everybody heard the same knock-knock joke, it's hard to make a joke if everybody says the same knock-knock joke, Paul. So everything I tried, I said, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. And every time I feel like something's cool is going to happen, it's like something's there. There's block Commiso to go forward. So what kind of type of world is that? I feel like, damn, I was so proud of myself that I served my country. I tattoo everything on my body, and I feel like my tattoos are art on my body because I took the time and select the art, and I know I can draw again. You make me so stressful, and that's the problem with the world. As people online, we make our lives so fucking nerve-wracking and stressful. It's like, but we don't have to. I feel like there was leaders in the past and there's leaders now are trying, we need to chill out. So where we all know there's a storm coming and you all know where your friends is. You want to get everybody out of the storm. And I guess I'm going to be an 80-year-old man and everybody said, Commiso, there's a storm coming, Commiso, we got to get out of town, Commiso. And I'm like, I'm not leaving my kitty cat. I'm not leaving my stuff behind. I'm going to stay behind with my kitty cat in the sun. We all could have just came together and figure out how to save the kitty cat and everything. And I'll be okay. Okay. As long as the kitty cat come with us. I'm not going without my kitty cat. The kitty cat's coming with me too. So, well, that's the world. That's the wrong remote. There's a unit. I know there's a universal remote that does everything. I saw that movie where there's a universal movie and the remote for everybody. Oh, it's me again. I took a halftime in my mind. So I do have things I want to show you, if it's okay to the world. I got this cat. Look. It's got Michael Commiso because of the brain and some fat fan. I don't know if that's the right one, but it looks like it's close to it. So I got a name on my hat. I got more stuff coming. Some of the things came in. And then I got these things. I still have to find a leather jacket and a vest to fit me because I'm fat now. So I'm trying to get the badges from the other joke. I got the big one too. I got the big one. But these are new ones that came out of the package. So now I just got to get a leather jacket or a vest to put it on. And then I got the Military Medals of America. It's cool that the author, I don't know much, Nobody, as a veteran, they don't teach you much. The author of the book is the same owner of the Medals of America store. That's pretty cool. He wrote this book about the medals. And he's the author, and he's the owner of the Medals of America thing and everything. So I bought this to try to learn about my medals. People forget. People forget that to teach the veterans about the medals that they got. Not if that's all people think. Oh, the veterans are trying to rub in people's faces that they got medals. That's not cool, man. Just to be mean to a veteran or something. But we always forget about the veterans. And you forget to teach them the medals that they earn in the military. And a lot of veterans serve their country and don't even know what medals what it's all about. And there's a point to there. I think I try to make a point in my YouTube videos. I try to figure out, I am an American man and I'm allowed to stand up for me in American land. I don't think I'm mean to people. And I think that's the reason why people are mean to me. Say, I'm a nice guy. Commiso's a nice guy. He's not going to do anything. And I was on the wrestling team, and I'm a veteran. And it seems like everybody's trying to make me look like the bad guy at the party so they can get laid with the ladies and everything. You know, I understand everybody's trying to find love at the party. But I feel like everybody should find love at the party, not just one person. So, our future is in our hands. Our future is, we see our future to say, wow, 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 where are we going? Where are we going as people online? That's the question. It's on everybody's mind every day. Where are we going as people using the internet on planet Earth? But maybe not everybody's on the same page. I don't know what pages everybody's online for. Everybody's chill online, and I'm like, wow. I'm trying to chill on the internet. I'm not trying to break the law. So I don't know what kind of crooked system that goes out of the way to screw you over no matter what, where I'm like, seems no matter, everybody's doing the same thing. I feel like it's not a complicated internet. They're trying to make it sound like the internet is some complicated thing in the world, and nobody they know what the internet is. Internet is a hidden world. If we're all human beings online on planet Earth, I don't know how hidden it is on the internet. If everybody walks out and see each other, they go on the internet and see each other again on the internet. That's not hidden. That's everybody says to you. You go outside and see the people that's on the internet. And they get mad at you. How do you know I'm on the internet? Well, because you're outside. You're not on the internet. You're outside now. If you was on the outside of the internet, I didn't see you. They're all trying to hide the fact that there's life on the internet. And I'm like, there's life on the internet? Since I came back home from war, I'm like, damn, everybody cock-blocked me from every party back home. And I'm like, I'm 40 years old. And I don't know if I'm supposed to meet somebody in the right time like they said, and something's supposed to click and love supposed to happen, or if this is the right person to be with or not, kind of crap. I didn't have time to think about that as a vet commiso. I thought it was going to be simple. I said it was simple for me to party with my battle buddies all around the world. I was having fun in every club before. It didn't matter if there was some angry people or happy people in the club. I was in the zone, and I didn't care. So I'm back home in America. Coming to America, is it like really like that? Certain streets online have it better than other streets online, and you're all upset about it or something? Well, it's not that hard to figure out how to fix that, right? Sorry. So, yeah. You could have took me to a football game. You could have took me to a basketball game. I'd like to meet some of the wrestlers. They're probably all taken. And I'm talking about the WWE, WWF, or whatever WWE is still around. It's not that hard to entertain me. I'm bored. I really am bored out of my mind. I'm like, well, they're going to keep trying to screw me over the same sex on the internet. Billions of sex. Nudity. Every street, there was sex and nudity. Every street online is sex and nudity. And you're all pissed off. I'm like, man, yeah, I get it. I get it. You got your girls and your lives back home. You're focusing on your wives and girlfriends. And you're all pussy whipped. Cockbox. Can't hang with a veteran back home. No, that's not how I am. I'm just saying, anytime you all want to, take me down the yellow brick road back home and skip around and have a good time in America, that'd be a good thing for me. I need to let you know. You made me an uptight veteran back home, and now I'm uptight and then everything, and you all get mad at me. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. No matter how hard you try, I tried my best on the internet. I tried my best in school. I tried my best on the wrestling team. I tried my best in the military. And I got medals. And I'm like, I don't need to prove nothing to nobody anymore. This time for me to try to be an artist again. I like the fact that I can look at something and draw it. And make it look like exactly how it looks. I am trying to get back into art. But you're trying to steal my artistic ways. But people have to blame something or somebody, isn't it? And I was the goofy guy in school, and the shy guy that can't talk to the ladies. I felt like I was part of the outcasts of the school. I didn't go to a lot of parties in school. Everybody thinks I went to a lot of parties. No.
What kind of a kid?
Well, I'm 40, and you just sit there and watch me. The whole world just sits there and watch me because they got nothing else better to do. Trying to figure out Commiso on the internet. We got to learn how to breathe and on the oxygen on this planet again. We've been on the internet so long, our minds, it's like, don't have no oxygen to it. We don't have to think no more with the internet. Shit. Okay, this is the direction I have to go online, and everybody's going to be okay with it. That's the future we're going. They'll be all talking like this on the internet like robots. Hello, how was your day? This is me on the internet. This is you on the internet.
I didn't see one.
And Commiso's like, hey, man, where's the cookies at the party? Where? Hey, who's this guy at the party? I don't know. What's his name? I don't know. We gotta figure it out. How'd he get here? And I'm like, Why you all talking like that in the world? Everybody's talking like a robot on the internet. And everybody's accept everything and everybody's okay with everything. And I'm like, shit, it's already happened. I gotta save my mind from the internet. You brain, you ever saw the Batman and Robin movie? Where he had to fight the Riddler? It was Jim Carrey. And he figured out he invented something that drains your mind so he can have your mind. I feel like that when I go on the internet. There's somebody on the internet that's trying to, I can't even speak. It's draining my mind. They're trying to be like Mike on the internet and draining my mind online. Well, I can't live like that. This is not, you wonder why everybody's stressed out in the world? Because everybody turned like robots in the world. They're all blaming me that I got fat. It's not my fault I got fat. You could have gave me motivation and I could have just walked around and exercised and everything. But look how much motivation I got back home. It's got to be more than that. This gay world, there's got to be more than that. We can't be all robots right now. I feel like we're all robots. I don't have it against the robot, but I'm a human being, man. And being a human being online means something. You know, in the 60s, imagine a hippie guy saying that in the 60s. It should mean something to be a human being online, man. No, you're all fucking robots. Feels like everybody's out to get each other saying, well, if he can make it, I'm going to screw his life over and try to make it. Then if I can't make it, I'm going to screw somebody else over. And then somebody screws you over because you can't make it either. And I think there's a world out there. When I was traveling to the different countries, I saw the world. And it was cool and everything. When Commiso saw the world, and I was a nervous, shy guy in a school. And I'm like, I sound like Scooby-Doo, or when I talk like Fred Flintstone, or The Rock, or Rocky. I got some goofy, I really don't have a serious voice. I have a goofy voice. So, I'm trying to say, what's wrong with everybody? If you guys hate each other that much, you can't figure out what the hell is. You know, I am a disabled combat veteran after 9/11, and it's going to be part of me the rest of my life. And I thought being a veteran in America is like a cool thing. No. You hear stories about veterans saying, what did I do wrong? I served my country as a veteran and came back home. And all I wanted to do was go to cookouts and clubs and bars, and I like to go to football games sometimes. I may not, I understand most of the games. Like, you pick a football and run it out to the, and make a touchdown. That's all you really need to know. And then there's a lot of cool things to do in America. There's a lot of cool celebrities in America. There's a lot of opportunities in America. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And I'm like, what did I do? And that's all I'm going to say the rest of my life. Because it felt like I was going in the right path in my life, serving my country and everything. But somehow it's like, if I can't succeed, then you can't succeed. Is that how the internet works?
This is backwards.
I don't think we didn't get this far with technology. We didn't get this far to land on the moon. We didn't get this far to create the internet to fuck it up. And then fuck it up some more. There's gotta be some reason why. So like everybody in the world is always asking the reason why. Why? We gotta find the reason why. Why this happened? Why this do this? And we're all sitting there watching. I'm like, we know what, like, I feel like, you all could be like, acting like you're tough watching horror movies. But I feel like horror movies are not going further because the technology is advancing and you see more. And to say people actually act like that, where we advance in the future, that doesn't make any sense to do. So where stress, the Force in Star Wars is true. I feel like our negative energy will affect the comet that's coming to in our galaxy. The energy, even though space doesn't acknowledge there's life, space knows there's energy on this planet. There's energy. Our negative energy can affect the comet in outer space, the Star Wars, or affect the sun. Our negative can affect the other planets. So it feels like majority of the world wants to be happy. So if everybody's chilling and happy and everything's cool and quiet on planet Earth, the comet won't come to our planet because our energy is so, there's nothing there to go. So our energy, we got to turn off the lights. We got to calm down the energy. Everybody's got to make no noises. It's got to be a quiet. So the comet might just pass by. Because the comet's saying, I feel something. There's nothing there. So our force affects outer space. Our negative in outer space affects space. That's what came out of my mind today. So where it's like, man, I just wanted to chill. I just wanted to skip down the road in America as a veteran and have a good time. I wanted to, yes, I'm trying. All we do is try every day. But I am getting there somewhere in life, somehow, in outer space. The Force is with you, Commiso. Are you sure? Because it must not take that much energy to pick up speed in outer space to where there's a black hole. So that comet is being directed to us for some reason. It must be a magnet on this planet. Where there's bigger planets, you would figure the comet will go to the bigger planets because there's more energy to go to the bigger planets. So we got to disguise ourselves as a planet in outer space. So they say, what are you talking about? Well, what I learned from the TV show, the galaxy, universality, something going on. Everything is some type of energy in outer space. They say even dark force is an energy. So I'm saying, wow. So, I don't know. It made sense in my mind when it came up in my mind. So, I know some of the crowds saying, what are you doing? I'm not going to give up. I know many before me gave up, but I won't. I will keep going. I will try to collect more Pokemon cards. when I say, I need this card, but they want $10,000 million for this one card. So I will keep going and searching for the card that I need. When I said, this cool guy, he's a cool guy. Look, he's a cool. I said, this is a cool guy. I can draw him. I got that one. And then I got this one. I got this one. So I got two. First I got one. And then I got two. Then I put them together. And there'd be one. So when you open Pokemon cards, I don't know if there's some kind of system you got now, but I'm not trying my best, I guess. I'm trying my hardest to open Pokemon cards. And so I don't study as much as I did back in the day. It's hard to study. You can't read a book online, and they're going to think there's something wrong with you because you're reading a book online. We're back in time where everybody's judging each other on everything they do in the world on the internet. And you have some kind of crooked system. That's how you open napkin. And then you look inside, and there's some Pokemon cards. See? That's a cool. Ooh. He's got fighting knuckles. Whee! And then you take out the package. Wait, there's another card. I almost forgot these cards. It's a tricky thing to do. There's cards again. I thought I saw more cards. When you open the package, always make sure there could be more. You think, oh, that's it? Thought there was more. And there really is. So, these are cool. I guess this is the same guy. He involved. Some kind of barcode thing going on there. And then there's all varieties. See, with Pokemon cards, it's all a mixture. So you're thinking you're getting the same, well, man, if I buy all these cards, I'm going to get the same deck and I can complete the set. No, it's all over the place with Pokemon cards. It's all, I didn't realize it. I didn't open much in the world, but I'm opening in that one. If it's okay for the world for me to open some Pokemon. Sometimes it takes a little time. Get inside the package. You know, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? And sometimes when I'm opening it, that comes to mind. There's that thing again. They give you more. I guess it's one or two. I don't know. Let's go and see what happens. I think I did it. There's some kind of bird looking thing. Energy. I realized, man, you really do need a lot of energy to play the game. So, I'm not going to complain. Wow, I didn't do it right. Ooh. Everybody's like, you what? I got this. This is a cool car. Yeah. I gotta complete the set in my life. I'm 40. I got this far in life in Pokemon cards. Might as well keep going. There's another shiny card. There's always hope in life when you see the shiny card. He's cool. It's always cool to have a little swimming. You have to have a swimming, flying, and all the other magical things that Pokemon cards do. They need a fire. Because some Pokemon can't fight other Pokemon. Then other Pokemon can't fight that Pokemon. So you need every different. That's why it's called, I get it now. Catch them all. You have to catch them all. No matter what effort or what it takes. Gotta catch them all. There's a little cool one there. A cool one. This one's doing something, yeah. There's, each card got their own thing. Each card's got their own power. Each card, you never know what's going to happen. You never know. Imagine if Bob Ross opens Pokemon cards today. I'm going to show you some pretty cards. And each card is going to give you an enjoyment. No matter what. To you. That's okay. Look at the little pretty barcode. Says Bob Ross. You're never going to get another pretty barcode in your life. And we just shuffling around a little. You never know. It's going to happen. Sometimes, don't you always want to feel like the Pokemon that's on the car? Want to know what the Pokemon is thinking about? That's Bob Ross. Do you? Even Bob Ross doesn't know what the Pokemon's thinking either. But Bob Ross tried. It's an energy card. Everybody needs an energy card. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. There's more shiny cards. It's usually like only 2 or 3 shiny cards. This one's got a lot of shiny cards. There's hope. Look at this guy. What's that guy doing? Do anybody really know what they're doing? Really? Does anybody? Look at that one. Now when you take a look at this Pokemon card, and you see a little Pokemon that's doing a little dance, it's okay for the Pokemon to do a little dance. You can't complain about it. Can't complain about it. Look at that one. Look like he had a hard day today. This Pokemon had a hard day today. Look at this Pokemon. Can't say much about that Pokemon. Look at that Pokemon card. One day you can pet your Pokemon cards. You're going to have a hairy Pokemon card. It's going to feel like a real Pokemon card. So you can pet the Pokemon card. That's what's going to happen. That's okay. That's good. There's another Pokemon. It's another Pokemon. It's another Pokemon. When there's one, there's another. When you see one Pokemon, you see another Pokemon. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe the other Pokemon cards are friends with the other. We always take advice from each other. We always have this. Okay. Better barcode, eh? Let's go with that one. Look at that Pokemon.
2 months.
What is it? Does anybody know what this is? Nobody? I didn't know what it is either. Oh, an energy card. An energy card. Ooh. Ooh. Sometimes, ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Look, look, it's Pikachu. I like Pikachu. Everybody's like, I want a Charizard, I want a Charizard, I want a Charizard. And everybody always forgets about Pikachu. Pikachu is a powerful Pikachu. If you let Pikachu Pikachu is a powerful Pokemon. Look at that one. That must be a hard Pokemon. That's a hard one. That looks, he's chilling. I like the chilling Pokemon cards. I don't know. You know, I like all Pokemons, but I like the ones that look like they're chilling in the Pokemon card. He looks like he's chilling. He's chilling too. Look at him. Oh, what's going on in this one? So what's going on in this one? He's doing something. I got that one. I feel like I got that one too. I feel like maybe I saw that one. This is the last one from this ball. But I got it. And a barcode there. A barcode. Let's look at the cards. We can do it. We can do it. Look at the cards. There's another card. There's another card. There's a shiny little card. There's a shiny little card. Ooh, ooh. Hello, hello. Look at that. Ooh. And another. So I'm try my best to lie. Try to find a little hope. Try to find a little compromise connection. I lay close and pass ain't made more. I can't close, but they made more. It's the same thing, same process. I hope it ain't up like this, like so. Ooh. Ooh. It's a big card. It's a big card. It's not a little card. It's not a giant card. It's a big card. Smile. Make sure you got all the cards. Make sure you got all the cards. Make sure you got all the cards. It's over there. It's over there. It's over there. It's over there.
Oh my God.
It's over there. It's over there. You know, it's a little version. They made a big version and a little version. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. I got an itch on my leg, so I'm gonna scratch it. But in the world we live in, in the world we live in, they won't allow me to scratch my leg. Everybody don't see. Everybody don't see. Everybody don't see. Everybody don't see. Oh, I better did it. Oh, no, I didn't do it right. I don't know all the tricks in the books. They teach me. And when I was in the military, they never taught me how to actually collect Pokemon cards. There's another one. Another shiny. Another shiny. Shiny, shiny. Everybody's got a chance to get that one card. Everybody's got, and you don't even know what card it is. There's so many cards, how are you gonna know what card it is? You know? We just gotta keep going. Look at him. Everybody always forgets about that guy. Look, that's the guy everybody always forgets about. Everybody always remember all the other Pokemon cards. And everybody remembers, but nobody remembers that Pokemon. Nobody remembers him. Look at that. That looks pretty cool looking. Woo. You don't want to mess with that Pokemon. Sometimes, with energy. Ooh, the shiny, the shiny, the shiny one. The shiny one. The shiny one. And another Pokemon. You know, everybody thinks it's so easy to collect packages all the time. Stop. Huh? These days close. Buddy. I gotta eat too. I can't just buy all Pokemon cards like everybody else and starve that week because you bought all Pokemon cards that week. So, I can't do it. Look, there's a green one. This is like the second time I got a green one. What does it mean? Does anybody really know? I don't think anybody knows. Ooh, the shiny one. He looks a little cool there. I always thought that one was always a cool little one. And then you see my car. Everybody's like, where we go with life? Where we go with life? I don't know. I still don't know myself. But I try to figure out where to go. I try to figure out where to go. Everybody like, calm down, calm down. Everybody calm down, everybody calm down. I feel like I'm calm. I don't know how come you want me to be. But I try my, like this one. I like this Pokemon. Look at him. Ooh, that's a show. That's the Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump chewing Pokemon card. So that's where I want to be. Everybody always laugh, making fun of Forrest Gump. But in reality, Forrest Gump is genius. And he's showing on this, wow, everybody's uptight on every other card. And this card's showing. That's, that's where I want to be in life. I want to be chilling in my life. That's where I want to be in life. An energy card. I lost my oxygen and tried to speak. And nothing came in when I saw this shiny card. That's how I feel. I go right there. Woo! Baby the Mewtwo. Baby the Mewtwo. Sit Mewtwo. 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 I like Mewtwo. Do you like Mewtwo? Everybody like Mewtwo. The baby's not too bad. Switch it around. It's a shiny, shiny one. It's a shiny, shiny one. It's a shiny, 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 shiny one. That's what I would like to say. That's what I like to do. Everybody like to say and do. Ooh. 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 I got the shiny one. I got the shiny one. I got the shiny one. Ooh. Ooh. And a shiny car. When you play the Game Boy game, it's like the one of the hardest one. I think this one is like an ice one. An ice one. An ice one. Maybe not. I don't know. Hey! It's time for me to go now. Where I go, I don't know. Maybe you don't know you, but sometimes that's how life is. Can't always know everything all the time, as the internet always tries to. Trying to know everything all the time, internet. Well, I wasn't even trying to know everything myself, so I really did keep up with knowing things over the years. So have you all come for me the answer? I didn't know I was supposed to study as a veteran back home, trying to figure out what's wrong with people. I thought it was kind of a simple way of life as a veteran, understanding people back home and everything. But no, that's not how it's happening, is it? Well, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Mike Commiso and the battle buddies online. And everybody's like, you know, I don't know. I was trying to be me.